Previously on Australian Survivor.
You can drop your buffs. We are
The day they had been waiting for finally arrived.
Thanks, mate.
I'm a lone wolf on the bottom of this tribe. I don't know what I'm going to do.
At camp, with the OG villains outnumbered,
Being hero strong, we've got the numbers to vote out whoever we want.
Flick reunited with the OG heroes and took aim at Shawnee.
Yes, I pledged my allegiance to George, Shawnee and Liz, but with 8 of us, the odds are in our favour.
But George was working on his own plan,
I'm going to put together the alliance that dominates the rest of this game.
and he convinced his old enemies, Haley
I'm keen on this.
and Simon, to join his alliance.
What are we going to say to them as what we think is going to happen?
Simon was hanging around like a bad smell, and we're still on the Simon plan. No offense, Simon.
Sounds good.
Obviously,
Yep.
At Tribal Council,
I believe I have strong enough relationships around me.
This is Survivor, it's not The Bachelor.
Liz played her immunity idol,
Who do you want to play it for?
Shawnee.
and Dave was the first of the OG heroes to meet his fate
Tribe has spoken.
as George's new alliance took control. 11 are left. Who will be going home tonight?
I just wanted to clear the air because everyone's probably wondering how it kind of happened and stuff, and say that I did flip.
Too.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so
don't
it was-
think you flipped. I think you made a choice.
Yes, made a choice, and
I wouldn't call that flipping.
no, yeah.
There were so many moving parts. There was bound to be a couple of loose lips. So we weren't totally surprised. I thought it was me.
No loose lips.
Decisions
Please don't.
made.
There's no loose lips.
You need to undermine their decision.
Yeah, there's no loose lips. There's no flipping. A decision was made, and that's that. It's not the time to just start throwing barbs.
Yeah, Georgie.
It's a barb. Okay.
No, Georgie.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not the one.
I want to go to the hammock too. We weren't allowed in the hammock yesterday. Let's go. Maddie, join us.
Come in, eat.
I'm feeling a little bit evil, a little bit naughty, but it's good fun.
This is the hammock of control.
I'm back in a majority
Join us.
after being stuck down the bottom for the past few weeks.
Welcome, friend.
Don't drop the knife. I'm
Don't stab
This relationship is now my favourite one.
And it's fun to be finally playing the game and having an opportunity to play.
All of us.
Yeah, I said.
Shut up, it's so
that's so funny.
You are you're bad.
Nina wanted to call the new tribe the Vigilantes. We're going to call our new alliance the Vigilantes and steal her name.
But anyway, we are the
Vigilantes.
That's
so good. Maddie, you were a bad listener.
Yes. I feel like I've been cheated on.
I know, same. Especially if I'm like, see another girl and I'm like, oh, let's look after her. Like, let's bring her. There's so many guys out there.
I copped 4 votes last night at Tribal Council, and I do know Flick not only went against me, but it was her idea to get me out last night. Of all people, I just saved her last Tribal Council. It's definitely hurtful, and I'm very confused why she's so adamant about turning on me when I'm the one who saved her.
We genuinely liked you, and obviously we do know it was you that was throwing out our names, people. So I just wanted to check, like, what did we do?
I found it really hard to be around because I was very on the outs. And I was on the bottom of the tribe.
Yeah, that's how we were yesterday. So don't worry, I know exactly.
And that's how I was for the last 10 days at my camp. Just a bit sad because I actually thought we were like genuinely forming a friendship where we would like hang out on the outside, and now I feel like I've been like cheated on or like mugged off by what you've said.
I thought that Flick and I had a genuine friendship out here. You know, we were always laughing together. We were talking about having some margies on the outside world. I feel glad that there wasn't anything specifically that I did to Flick, but that doesn't change that she is 100% my next target. I saved her and she betrayed me, so all I can smell now is revenge.
When I looked at the group of people that I thought was in the minority, I thought that I thought you guys were close, and I thought that maybe that was a threat, and then I was like, let's split that up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I respect the hustle.
Respect the hustle of the game element.
Yeah.
Right now, they have a majority of 7. Then there's a minority. Myself, Flick, Sean, and Sam. We don't have a name. Maybe the pity party? I mean, right now we're 4 and they're 6, right?
There are 7.
There are 7.
Well, let's just say we don't find an idol. The way I'm saying it, I wouldn't know where.
If we don't have an idol, we've only really got relationships to fall back on.
We just gotta find the crack. I think that's the problem, is finding the crack.
I'm not going down without swearing.
Me and Flick spoke, and I was like, you got to work on your relationship with Simon a bit.
This could be his chance to come back and realign with us and her and do the ultimate takedown, you know what I mean?
I don't know if Simon will actually come with us because he is in a majority alliance. Why jump ship? But it doesn't hurt to try. If he sees something more appealing than what they're offering, or if George is taking too much control, Simon is going to want some control too.
I just said, let's have a chat soon. I think the way we all probably see it is hopefully there's going to be fluidity in this game. Like, I'm thinking of making a move against George. That's it. That's our best.
That's our only chance, because we've got people there that will want a move made.
Yeah.
Simon and Hayley. And soon, if our numbers do too much, they're not going to be able to, because all of a sudden Simon and Hayley are going to have nobody to make that move.
Yeah. And how satisfying would it be to actually be able to pull something off like they pulled off last night? Yeah. We just have to find that crack. Now that David's gone, a solid member of our alliance, we have to scramble. We have to find a crack, fracture, something, or we need to win immunity.
Exactly.
Now, I am really proud of you, Simon. It's not easy to build a bridge in the game.
No. If you had told me at the start of the game that I'd be working with George, I would have laughed in your face. And here I am.
Now we're a powerful majority. Exactly. And you have friends and enemies from this side. So it's perfect, Simon. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To frenemies. I'm walking into this merge with nothing. I'm no longer a lone wolf, and this puppy dog has found a home. And whilst I don't know exactly where I sit within my alliance, there is enough mutual interest for us to work together and move forward as a pack.
Mutual benefit is much better than a relationship, you know? When they started talking about relationships last night, I'm like, well, what are these people talking about?
I'd love to be playing with Sean. He's one of my Survivor idols. He is smart, he's social, he knows and loves this game so much, and he just gets it. He's a strategic threat as well. But the best thing for me, sitting pretty with the numbers.
Even if in your mind you were going, ooh, it's risky with George, Liz and Shonny, key in Survivor is actually getting to the point.
Yeah.
Our hurdle now is just get to the 7.
Yeah.
Don't stuff it up, and then we all make the final 8-9 days of the game.
Pretty good.
You know?
Pretty keen.
I'm pretty keen as well.
I still feel on the outs within the Vigilante 7. I still don't know if I can truly trust George, Shawnee, Liz, and even Jerry. They have been openly trying to get rid of me. Are they people that I can actually work with?
That's a $500,000 question. I'm gonna follow your lead. How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, good.
Still alive.
Like, yeah, I didn't expect to be in the position that I am now, waking up, like, coming into merge. Like, I didn't expect this to be the outcome, to be honest. Like, I was pretty shocked by it all, and yeah, here I am.
Enjoy it, mate.
It's good. It's awesome. Like,
hero's move soon, I hope.
What's that?
You're very ready to make a hero's move with this episode, I reckon you will be, mate. After I've had enough of you.
Mate, when the time's right.
Yeah. All about timing.
All about timing. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think, look, I think if one thing that I've proven is that I'm someone who can definitely bury a hatchet.
Yeah.
And, I'm a pretty logical player. And if there's logic for me, then
yeah,
you're open to it.
I'm always open to it. Yeah, it's good.
Good enough.
No worries. Flicky, can we catch up later on?
we need to have a chat.
Excellent. Yeah, that'd be good. Thank you. Right now, the heroes are looking for any crack they can. They know that I'm probably going to be the lowest hanging fruit, given my previous relationship with George. My opinion on it, the hatchet's buried for now. That handle is within quick grasp if I need it.
Liz, that was a pretty interesting tribal. What was the vibe like when you got back to camp?
Quite funny, actually. It's interesting how one day you're on the bottom, getting told what to do without a voice, and then the next day you're on top.
Nina, is that true that David's departure really just shifted the whole tribe dynamic?
Oh, 100%. You can feel it. You saw it right when it happened. And yeah, things shifted very quickly.
So, Flick, did that vote clarify where everyone stands now, or is it still somewhat confusing?
I feel like that vote clarified where people stand for now. To me, it feels like this game is quite fluid. It has been already. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
All right, on that, are you ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Yeah.
Matt, you're going to have to give it up.
Here you go, mate.
Thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. Today's challenge is very simple. You're going to hold onto a rope attached to a weighted barrel. As time goes on, your arms will tire until you can no longer hold it up. Last person standing wins immunity, safe from the vote. Losers, tribal council, where somebody's going to become the 13th person voted out of this game. All right, let's draw for spots. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, everyone's in position for immunity. This challenge is now on. Everyone has 40% of their body weight in that barrel. All you gotta do is hold it up longer than anyone else. Doesn't matter if you're the smallest in the tribe or the biggest, like Sean. You're all faced with the same problem. A couple of rules. Both hands need to be behind the white line. The barrel cannot touch the water. As soon as it does, you're out of the challenge. By Flick's account, things are pretty fluid right now. The only way to circumvent any uncertainty in this game is to win that necklace. There is no better feeling than sitting at tribal council knowing that you ain't going anywhere.
Many ways to do that, JLP.
There is, but this is guaranteed certainty. Sean, how you feeling right now?
Not fun. Plenty of things I'd rather do.
Yeah, you're holding up the most weight.
Yeah, that's all right. It's all relative, isn't it?
Yep.
How much are you carrying in your barrel, Sean?
Probably like 41, 42 kilos.
Wow.
Almost 10 minutes in, and people starting to feel it already. You're gonna feel it in your shoulders, your forearms, your hands. Lots of switching of hands, trying to get some relief. Doing it in the water makes it more difficult to get a perch with your feet. George's barrel dropping below everyone else's.
Come on, Georgie. Get it up there.
Good job.
And after 13 minutes, George has had enough. Out of the challenge. No shot at immunity.
Keep it up, Sean.
Shawnee's barrel starting to drop.
No, it's not, Jonathan. It's just a visual illusion.
Oh, look at George.
Might as well have a look.
Why not? Your first one there.
35 minutes. We're down to 10.
Oh!
Shawnee just keeps creeping further down.
Don't worry, Jonathan. I'll get it right back up the top.
Go, you bag of bones.
Come on, Shawnee.
Shawnee's barrel dangerously close now.
Oh, look.
Shawnee, it's so close.
No, that's the shadow. The water's below it.
I think you're done there, Shawnee. That is it.
Yeah, okay, I'll lower it that extra centimetre.
Well done, Sean. How's it feeling, Maddie?
The hands are getting sorer and sorer by the minute. What about you, Sammy? Are you going all day?
I want to win immunity, bar.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I just want to sleep off. That's all I care about.
I am so on board for it. Okay? If she goes now, good riddance.
Come on, Flicky.
I have not had one discussion with Flick, Nina, or Sam since that tribal council.
All right, congratulations. You have made 1 hour.
Woo!
We're going to make it a little more difficult.
Hey.
You need to pick a hand and stick with it. One hand only on the rope.
This is going to be so quick.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going.
Good work, Nina.
Oh, and just like that, dropping like flies. Jerry's out. Nina's out.
No, no, no.
You got it.
Oh,
Good job,
unlucky,
guys.
Sean.
Sean drops out. Now we're down to 6. Sam, Haley, Matt, Flick, Liz, and Simon.
Good time.
Sam's gone.
Sammy's out.
Oh, unlucky, Sam.
Now we're down to 5. Haley, Matt, Flick, Liz, and Simon. Fleck is out. Now we're down to 4.
Guys. Oh my God.
Good work, guys.
Good job, guys.
Okay, darling,
right, focus,
concentrate,
please, focus.
focus. No silly business.
She's got it, I think. She looks so solid.
Hey, look at Hayley again.
Yeah, the muscle definition on that chick.
It's going. It's going.
Matt's gone.
Matt, oh my God.
Matt drops out, and we're down to 3.
Let's go, guys.
Haley, Liz, and Simon battling it out for that necklace. All 3 looking very strong. Simon's got his best game face on. And as I say that, he slips and he is out.
Wow.
And now we have a showdown between the girls. Haley and Liz, 2 true challenge beasts.
Go, Lizzie. Well on, Hales. Well, Liz.
Within 2 minutes of going to one hand, 7 people drop out just like that. Liz continues to fight.
Come on, Liz.
Your hand is fine. Your hand is fine.
Liz digging deep.
Yeah, she's gone. Well done.
Individual immunity.
Well done. Well, isn't that good? Yeah.
Red wrong.
I like one.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, the girls. Good job, mate. That was so strong.
Yeah.
So strong, mate. Congrats. Bloody epic.
Well done.
Well done, mate. So good. Congratulations. Enjoy this moment.
Well done. Celebrating.
Liz, come on over.
Great work, Liz.
Yes.
Well done, Liz.
So good.
Individual immunity is yours. You are safe tonight, cannot be voted out. Guaranteed a 1 in 10 shot at winning this game. As for the rest of you, Tribal Council tonight, where one of you will become the first member of our jury. Over you. Well done. Head back to camp. I'll see you tonight.
Lead, lead.
I feel like I am in the most hot water out of everyone here. But that also makes me an obvious choice. And obvious choices aren't always the target at Tribal Council. So buckle on up and get ready for the ride. Good job, Liz. So strong. Good job to you, Hayley.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I think we're all dead.
Yeah. We need water. I'm going to the well.
Focus meeting.
George the Unifier has brought 7 very different people together for the common cause to get the king to the top 7. I've got a loyal foot soldier, Jerry, my old frenemies, Simon and Haley, and a new mate in Matt, with allies Shonny and Liz. Those 4 heroes can't do anything to stop my crusade for that holy, holy crown.
Simon, you've missed the meeting.
I'm happy with that.
Summoning me? I've been summoned for a group chat. This is so
I'm just looking
special.
at you down there. I'm like, hurry up.
Sorry, so I'm just straight into the...
Guys, we are literally the top 7 unless something goes catastrophically wrong. Why would you jump into a minority that's unstable?
Yep.
It's that simple.
Really, I'm concerned with Wick.
So am I.
Yeah, same.
I'm on the same page.
That concerns me.
I'm happy with that.
Any inputs, everyone? You're happy with that?
Yep.
Flick has been skating on thin ice for a while now. She somehow survived the tribal council when Stevie went home, but tonight is going to be the night that Flick finally gets the flick.
So how would we like to split it then?
We can't. We can't. We have to dump on it.
What happens if they play an idol?
Then one of us goes. That's the risk that we take.
It's a risk, mate. It's the game. You know?
Then you can't mathematically split it.
I'm happy if we just dump it all.
Just dump it.
Realistically, me and Shawnee are most at risk, and there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
I still don't trust Simon on this tribe, but I'm going to watch Simon like a hawk, because if Simon tells them that the vote's on Flick tonight, and one of the minority 4 have an idol, I'm worried I could be going home.
Yeah. Okay, so we all happy?
We're done. Yeah. I'll get back. I'll go this. I'll just watch this as well. No, we just play in.
What else can we do but have a look, get this going, and then just search around?
Tonight's voting for us minority is a struggle street, to say the least. Stakes are higher than ever. We're as desperate as Simon is for a mirror out on this island.
This afternoon, just try and use your contacts, try and find out, look, just tell me if it's me or, like, I don't need to know who's going, but can you keep me safe and stuff like that, that we can convene.
Mate, we've got nothing to lose. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Right now, the game plan is really to find any cracks within the major alliance. Have some conversations and try and find out whose name's been thrown out.
Yeah. Super.
Super?
How you feeling?
Better than I was 2 days ago. Much better than I was 2 days ago.
Do you think I should keep looking?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Definitely. Can't budge yet, man. Huh? I can't budge yet.
I know it must not be a good feeling.
What's done is done, and, well, I don't really know what to do.
You have done nothing to me that's negative.
Okay.
So tonight is about the collective decision.
Cool. Thanks.
So that's where we're kind of at.
Hey, Hayley, can I speak to you?
Yes.
Briefly?
Yes.
Just privately. So
Yep, all good.
I just thought this is worth a try.
Yeah,
Go for it. I don't know how you're feeling about this, but anything from tonight?
Nah.
Nothing?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be burning the group that I just joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's worth a try.
Totally
Gotta
worth
do
a
it.
try. You gotta do it.
Gotta
You
do
gotta do
it.
it. Yes.
Because you don't know. You don't ask the answers. No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep looking there.
Yes.
If there's anything that I can do, we worked well together, and I haven't done anything wrong by you. If anything, I've tried my best at the best of times, and I just want to leave you with that.
Of course.
And to keep an open mind.
Always.
That's all right.
I'm not saying anything.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right?
Sure.
No, that's all I ask. The majority are not giving us anything. Our fate is signed, sealed, and delivered. It is air expressed straight back to Australia. One of us 4 is going home tonight.
Our only options moving forward, one of us is going to go tonight. Let's just say, unless we find an idol. Who should we put the votes on that isn't going to have repercussions?
I pitched Matt.
And I semi-agree with that.
I'll go Matt.
Just because I think he's in this like cozy spot, his name has never come up for you. At least he'll be like, oh,
Yeah,
scare him.
Come on, Matt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there any way, like, if we somehow found an idol?
Oh, well, that's why I feel like...
I've looked over everywhere.
Feel kind of bad having to lie constantly in this game, but the goal for me coming out here is to win.
I'm gonna look around the shelter.
Yeah, you look around the
Look around the shelter, yeah. Look in the right spot and it'll be there. I've got an idol.
I'm going to go again, like, down that little beach where we walk in and just look again. Yeah.
I found the idol without Sam knowing on the pizza award. I had it in my pocket for 20 plus days now and nobody knows about it. I'm not going to tell anybody about it just yet. I don't want to just play the idol now because I'm in trouble. I want to use it at the exact right moment. If we can find another one, that's the best case scenario.
I'm having no luck trying to find this idol. And I've got to do something to get myself out of it. Try and find some cracks.
It's gonna be tough. Backs against the wall, but I've seen way worse.
Oh, yeah, so have I. Yeah.
That's Speaker, so I'm easy out in.
Yeah, sure. It's a last-ditch effort. This has been a chat that's been long overdue. We know that Simon has had beef with George previously in this game, and quite a lot. So maybe that's something we can leverage off tonight. Obviously, I'm not pressuring you in any way, but I just feel like not time is of the essence, but at some point it might become too late to make a move on George. George, Shani and Liz are so tight, and Jerry, because... And...
Shani's just behind you.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's 4 people right there that are locked in.
I know.
And that's 4 votes every time, you know?
It's a pretty big cloud over everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think there's a risk Simon will flip to her.
Yeah.
She's very good with the chats.
But then not both. If Simon is like, what's better than, you know, burn a hatchet once is twice. And we'll keep it eventually go back.
Got it.
To be a big move, but not
Yeah.
the hatchet.
And do with it what you will, but like my only pitch, I guess, right now is that we can have the numbers potentially to take out George.
Yep.
Like, before maybe more of us go and then we don't have the numbers.
Flick's hit the nail right on the head here. And I've burnt trust with about half of these vigilantes. I've buried the hatchet with George, but there's only so long I'm willing to bury the hatchet for. If an idol gets played correctly, one of us is going to be collateral damage, and there's a high chance that it could be me. So I just want to check George's plan with Hayley. I'm just a little bit concerned that just seemed a little bit too straightforward, Hales, to be honest. George, Shani, Liz, and Jerry, if the 4 of them decide to take out one of the 3 of us who flips to them,
Yep.
myself, you, or Matt,
Yep.
I'd be worried about friendly fire.
I feel very good about this alliance right now, and I really do think that they want to knock a few of those guys off, if not all of them.
Yes.
So they go for each other.
You know what? Hayley is actually very reassuring to me. That's good. This game is just heating up. Having a bit of blind faith is going to have to get us through another one.
Yeah. Happy?
Happy enough.
Let's do it.
Thanks, mate.
Let's just play.
Let's just play. Tonight, I am voting with a solid majority to set myself up in this game, to put myself where the numbers are so I can move forward and cruise on from there. Vigilantes, assemble!
Yeah, you don't even have to tell me. But, you know, like, we were obviously very tight this whole game.
Yep.
And I looked after you a lot. I feel like there were a few times when you were in a lot of trouble. I got you out of it. And this isn't a, like, you scratch you scratch mine. Yeah. But it's, you don't have to tell me. But if, like I said, if you can at least keep my name out of it, try to, it would be...
I'm in a new alliance that I have to just stick with. So I probably can't say or infer anything, unfortunately.
Of course.
Just, there's always arms at play, so just for safety.
And we can leave it at that. This new majority, there doesn't seem to be much movement in this group at all. So I've sort of resigned myself to the fact that, yeah, it's probably going to be one of us going home tonight.
Except for the second job.
I've never been more off anyway.
It's nice. I'm just getting the same energy, I'm getting the same vibes. Now, here we go. I'm going for a quit.
Yeah, jump in.
Just hold on for dear life.
You! Out of the 4 of us, I would consider playing my idol for myself or Flick, who I'm really tight with. So tonight I've got a decision to make whether I actually play my idol and try to get it on one of us correctly or hold on to it and then hope to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be watching everyone at Tribal for little cues to pick up on. The question is, Do I play it?
So, Sam.
Yes, Jonathan.
You've always said actions speak louder than words.
Correct.
So that last vote must be ringing in your ears like it was blasted from a megaphone.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. It was, it changed everything, but this is a game of Survivor, man, and you've got to have trust in certain people, and if that changes, there's only so much in your control.
So what did you take away from that vote?
I took a lot away from it, but a lot of the things I already know. You know, I have pretty good instincts. I like to think I've got pretty good instincts, and people get scared. They think they're at the bottom. They think there are better opportunities on the other side. But we'll see what happens tonight, because I don't think the decisions that were made at Tribal Council the other night put anyone in any better place.
Okay. George, did you just say something?
No, I have a different interpretation of it. I think people had the chance to get on the winning ship at the last Tribal Council, and that ship sailed and left the port, JLP. And just because you're standing by at the deck going, give me a ticket, mate, the cruise ship's gone. It's sailed. It's sailed. We're going to have a great time now.
Sean, is that how you see it?
Probably not that cut and dry. I mean, even if the four of us go on the end here, it's not going to be a winning ship for 6 of the people over there. So, you know, and this game's ever changing as well. You know, you're in peaks and you're in troughs, and we're in our trough. We're on the bottom, and in Survivor, when you're in a trough, you've just got to try and survive it.
Simon, when deciding which boat to take the cruise on, what kind of things are you considering?
You know what? That's a pretty easy one for me. And as a bottom jumper, it was a pretty clear cut that it doesn't matter where you sit as long as you're part of a conversation. I didn't ever think that I'd be sitting here with my new friend George, but here we are on a cruise together, and I'm smiling. So, yeah, it's an interesting place to be.
It is interesting. George, you two had a very contentious relationship at the start of the game, and that seems to have disappeared.
Yeah, what happened is we're both Survivor players, we're both Survivor fans, and we built a bridge and we got over it. And I'm just so disappointed that my white cruising hat got lost somewhere on Villains Beach, because I think tonight would have been the perfect time to wear it with pride.
You know what? It would have been a good one tonight, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You should never close a door here. You can get over past grievances, and then you can have a common goal moving forward. And that's kind of how the vigilantes are looking at things.
Are we the vigilantes?
The vigilantes?
Yeah, the vigilantes on the tribe.
And who are the vigilantes exactly?
This is our vigilante alliance, the 7 of us. 7? Yeah, 7.
Nice. So at least the name was used in some regard.
So now they're using it against you. Flick, what would you say as someone who declined one of George's invitations?
Where I'm sitting right now, obviously in the minority, Tribe Swap was not kind to me in that I wasn't with my OG heroes.
It was a 5-3 hero in the dream.
But then I had an opportunity to make friends with a bunch of new people on the Heroes 2.0 tribe, and they went into bat for me. They saved my butt, and I couldn't have been more appreciative for that. And then I had a really difficult decision to make come merge. I basically had all these relationships with all these different people, and I felt like no matter what decision I made, I was damned if I did and damned if I don't, because either way I was going to piss off one bunch of people. I made a choice and it just wasn't the right one.
Shawnee, what do you think about Flick's choice?
I think it was a terrible choice. Not only did she, it wasn't as if someone gave her the option. She put forward my name and Liz's name, and we were the two people who were like, Flick, let's work together, come on. Like, we worked so hard to save her. So for those names to come from her, yeah, I think that was a mistake.
I personally was just really confused as to why. Like, I thought it was a genuine connection, relationship, genuine conversations about moving forward together, you know, keeping the girls strong. And then for it to flip in a matter of hours, my jaw was on the floor. It stings a lot.
Liz, it sounds like you two are taking this personally.
I mean, it's hard not to when, like, I don't know, the line is always blurred with, like, relationships and friendships. I even said I was willing to play my idol for Flick. So, yeah, it does sting when I'm willing to drop my idol for someone that I see value in playing the game with, and then they turn around and say, actually, nah.
Matt, you were faced with basically the
exact same choice.
You were saved that evening along with Flick.
I just jumped on the boat, the right boat, and now we're cruising out on the seas, and they're left behind a little bit drowning with no lifeguard in sight. Oh, oh my God! This is savage.
Well, I think it's time to find out what this ship's first port of call is. It is time to vote. I think it's time to find out what this ship's first port of call is. It is time to vote. Haley, you're up.
All aboard.
Maybe he's the captain.
go count the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity item and you'd like to play it, now be the time to do so. All right. I'll read the votes. First vote, Flick. Matt. Flick. Matt. We're tied. 2 votes Flick, 2 votes Matt. Flick. Matt. We're tied again. 3 votes Flick, 3 votes Matt. Flick. That's 4 votes Flick, 3 votes Matt. Flick. 5 votes Flick, 3 votes Matt. Thirteenth person voted out of Heroes versus Villains and first member of our jury. Flick. That's 6 votes. That's enough. Need to bring me a torch.
That's all good. Oh, good.
Well played, Al.
So, yeah. I'm giving you a hug.
Good luck, Flicky.
Do your best.
Flicky, enjoy that shower.
Oh, mate, I will.
Flick, the tribe has spoken.
I sure have.
See you later, Flicky.
See you later. Well, now that the good ship Vigilante has left port, the question is, how long will the smooth sailing last before it hits the rough seas?
Love it.
Grab your torch, and back to camp. Good night. Sunday night on Australian Survivor. Can the OG heroes hang on for dear life? As a rebellion.
Because there's still a lot of people in this game that would beat me at the end.
George.
I want to make big moves in this game and work with the minority.
Threatens to end the reign of King George.
The vote will be George, and it will be the biggest move of the game. This is our one shot at the king. We've got the numbers, we've got the idol. If we do this right, this whole game blows apart.
The tribal tonight was brutal. I'm annoyed that I didn't get further in the game. You always want to do better. I flipped on the people that saved me and it backfired.
Tried to vote me out. I think I'm done.
I kind of stuck my head out a bit too far there in the end. Took a bit too many risks and, yeah, shot myself in the foot.
Thank you.